Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the Terrors of Bethesda Souza here in Caves of Cud. I gotta say, this music track in particular really feels like Fallout to me. I've been listening to it for a minute here while I've been getting things set up. I wish I had a better sense of like what track in Fallout I'm talking about, but there's just like the music that plays when you're in caves and you're constantly in danger, and it's really good at making you feel like unsettled. The music in Caves of Cud is quietly awesome. Like I don't think it really jumps to the forefront as much as some of the other story elements do, but it's very effective. Alright, so things have been going well for us so far. Let's make sure there are bullets in gun, because, you know, we could encounter a Rhymewick at any moment here. I want to make sure the weapon is loaded. Hey there, do you have any fun stuff to trade? Well, I mean, do I have 10 drams worth of something to trade for this? Because, like, obviously I don't want to trade him more than... Well, we could trade him a grenade for a copper nugget. That doesn't actually reduce our weight. That's 1 pound of value for 1 pound of... Yeah, okay. I do not need your nugget. I could kill you and take it, I suppose. I am a marauder, after all, but... it's not really beneficial to me to do so. That would totally just be killing that guy to kill him. Because boy do we not need another $10 worth of trade value. You know what? I'm going to leave the regeneration tank up for right now, because who knows, we might end up needing it. I do not like the normality field. It makes me very nervous. All of my escapes are abnormal. Read this history. You cannot alter space-time. Oh, right! Psychometry is a mental mutation. I can examine. I mean, we've seen one of these before, haven't we? The Norm Core. The beastly Norm Core. Well, let's get rid of that. Oh, you know what? Maybe we had examined one of those before in the... Oh, no, sorry. I'm trying not to look anymore. There we go. Maybe we had seen one of those before in the bit of playthrough that got lost. So all we have to do is find all the cores and dismantle them to get rid of the... Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh. These are not scary enemies. Alright, let's get rid of that. I have to examine it before I'm allowed to disassemble it. Oh, this is a Norm Core too. This one is even more Norm. And I mean, I could just turn it off, but why? Why leave the field intact if I don't have to? Oh, who knows where the other cores are? Alright, let's give you a quick flurry, followed by a quick chopping off of your head. Hey, it worked! Yeah, I got his head. That right there is the power of positive... What's that called? You know, that thing where you like envision good you envision good outcomes for yourself, and then they're supposed to just work that way on account of the power of positive thinking, even though that's obviously nonsense. Why, hello, Abatel. 3 sleep gas grenades Mark II. Yo, I might know how to make those. Do we have? Is that one of the ones that we have? No. But that's totally doable, and then we could get some enhanced prowess. I love prowess. Alright, time dilation, just to limit the number of times that they stun me, and let's just hack them up. This one's going down... we've got a couple of cleaves in here. Let's chop him. Alright, good solid dismembering. You know, just your standard everyday dismembering of a giant rock man. Okay. I'm covered in giant rock blood, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. I've already forgotten what floor we're on. Ow! That boulder throw actually did kind of a lot of damage. Can I get one more cleave? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Why have I decided that 3 is the amount of AV they must be missing before it's sensible to dismember them? I don't know. I just picked a number. It would be nice if I knew what their AV actually was. I could, like, make that decision in an intelligent way. Oh, something's going on up here. Hey, wait. You. Okay, he has no things. Oh, building zone. Apparently that rock throw... Oh, no, something serious is happening over there. That's a space-time vortex. Should I be headed toward the space-time vortex? Probably not. When you really think about it, it doesn't seem like a great idea. Oh, I've been confused. No, sorry, the cyberneticist tried to confuse me. Is he mad at me? Did I bet I shot him. I was just kind of firing bullets all over the place. That's my bad. Is the mysterious stranger mad at me? He's not. He does have I'm gonna... reload. I'm just gonna go ahead and... while he's still too confused to fight back, let's just knock him out. I need to have a look at his gun. I don't even want the gun. I just want to look at it. What kind of pistol is this? Ooh, it's a complex one. Is it a chain pistol, maybe? I'm puzzled. It is a masterwork scoped slender laser pistol, is what it is. That's a pretty good kind of pistol. As far as pistols go, that one's it's up there. Here we go. In 5408, Enteriduct II, the Fuchsia Scroll, died of natural causes at a mere 77 years old. Well, that's embarrassing. Most sultans live to be so much older. Okay, somebody else died over here with a gun. Guns that I definitely don't have any interest in picking up, but we can disassemble these real quick. We do not need these parts very badly. And what I need is 3s. We're getting way less XP for plasternoids than we used to. What is the thing that I just picked up? Apparently, it's fairly heavy. A combat shotgun. No, I'm good. I'm going to pick up this canteen. I don't know that we need it, but I'm going to take it. And then when I... okay. I was going to say when I get that, it should just disassemble automatically. But also, the default action is disassemble. Alright, so we are in the market for... it was a sleep grenade Mark II, right? Sleep gas. We just need to find one of those, psychometrize it so that we know how to build it, and then get ourselves some sweet, sweet prowess. You know, one thing prowess could be is weapon skills, right? Maybe it'll, like, learn me a weapon skill for free. Learn me a weapon skill. Yeah, that's definitely good solid English. I mean, there's very clearly stuff on the other side of the walls here. I guess let's go back and employ our tool. And also we should disassemble some of the stuff we're finding around here. Like, we do not need to leave multiple tanks in place. We could leave one, maybe, just in case. I will say it is a little bit of a bummer that there are so many Beetles in Bethesda-Sousa, because they're, like, not super convenient to get back to. If we have to leave Bethesda-Sousa to get the stuff, and come back to them, it's just going to be a lot of not dangerous walking, but just sort of tedious walking between levels. Let us activate it, pressing this way. Thank you, sir. Yeah, there's like a bunch of chambers over here that somehow are behind this wall. Okay, so far, we've seen that happen a bunch of times. Is he like forever alive, or... I'm realizing I don't really understand the implications. Oh, poor marble wall. And then I just answer him by saying live and drink because I have no other option. Like, I feel a little responsible for him. And I don't think that we really have a way of, like, helping him out. I can't tell him to come along. I guess if we had proselytize, we could have him join our religion. In a very real sense, we are sort of a god to him, right? We gave him life. We gave him being in a different, certainly in a different way than he had it before. I kind of wish honestly, that's a really fun idea for a character. The guy just goes around animating walls and doors and then inviting them into his religion and just like accumulate a swarm of the things. It's a shame we can't really do that with this character, because I don't know how we would learn proselytize. It requires quite a bit of ego, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, we'd probably just hack this dude down. We don't need to use skills. Oh, stunning force. Alright, is that an actual basilisk down there? I would like to look, please. Nope, just a husk. Just your regular everyday husk. Let's shield slam this fool and then have at him before he gets back up. Actually, he is surviving really well. Something is firing a machine gun. That's not me, by the way. It looks like it's shooting at these guys down here, maybe. It's not a super effective way to kill cragmenches, in my opinion. Oh, now it's shooting at me. It is the Mechanimous Rummager. I don't know why... Why would he be hostile to me? I'm supposed to be... I didn't even randomly fire guns in his direction, as I often do. Alright, Flurry is on cooldown. There we go. Let's time dilate. Throw up a... You know what? I'm not going to throw up a Dismember. He's badly wounded. Will these crabs and... I don't know, man. I don't know who will fight who. But I'm definitely worried about getting both of these guys on me at once. Come on, just kill him quickly. Alright, there we go. Never stop cleaving. And also chopping. Where'd this dude come from? Yeah, man, I was really thinking of Mithter as like an incredibly powerful character, and don't get me wrong, I'm not like ooh, wow. 3 credits, 2 times 3 credits. That's valuable. I'm not gonna pick up his chain pistol. We'll take the other stuff though. And not to say that Mithter isn't awesome, because obviously he was. He stood toe-to-toe with that Chrome Pyramid for a remarkable amount of time. Okay, that is the actual basilisk. It's sleeping or something? I'm just gonna... I guess it said it was a husk. Maybe it's just wet. It's blue because it's wet. But he was really not anywhere near as good as at actually killing stuff as Marugamet here is. Turns out the axe does the thing. No, I'm not trying to sit on the chair. I'm trying to dismantle the chair. I want the pieces. Turns out axes are pretty good. 4 phase silks. And I will reward you with a peculiar contraption. Phase silk. I mean, that's what the voider webs are spun out of, right? I don't know how we would like get the silk though. Can I try to just... No, it's not really anything I can do with it. Let's pop that. Just get that out of the way for later. Oh, this one apparently for some reason I don't understand. This is slightly more slender than the other chairs, so of course I could not at a glance identify that it was a chair. I mean, maybe the voiders will just drop their webs sometimes? I mean, do you have a cool gun? Ooh. I'll leave you alive. His guns aren't they don't have scenes on them that might be valuable to me, so... I kind of wish I could just improvise a sleep gas grenade. He's not going to know if it... The Beetle's not going to know if they're Mark IIs. He doesn't know the serial numbers. Oh, right. Gun more effective when there are bullets in it. God, we are going to have so many 6-bits by the time we get out of here. Not my day. Don't open. Not my day inside. Alright, I mean, we're getting through this pretty quickly. I think we are, aside from the Rhymewicks, which I will live in terror of forever, we are well more than a match for anything that we're going to find down here. Ugh. Except for huge clouds of sleep gas, I guess. It's not really a good way to be prepared for that. Yeah, we're gonna spend some time asleep in here. Not really anything that can be done on that one. Translucent skin. I mean, these are valuable, but they're also heavy. It's a high-fidelity matter recompositor. What's this one do? You teleport to a chosen unexplored space on the map. Yo! That seems real good. License points 8. That one will take... I bet that one's valuable enough that it's even worth carrying for a character who doesn't need trade value anymore. A character who is beyond the concept of money and needing things. These dudes are fast. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a boulder or something in the way. Are you mad at me? No, okay. Usually they don't follow you with that degree of focus unless they are trying to commit a murder. Clank came little for debt? Clank care little for debt. This is what Clank says when the bill collectors show up. He just tells you, nah, the debt's your problem, man. What is this one? Oh, fullerite hand bones. Probably not worth carrying around 18 pounds of fullerite. I have no idea what is... Those were some fairly large damage numbers. I thought at first I was being hit, but it's just damage done to the wall. This mechanimist... Yeah, that guy is shooting at me. Okay, well, that's the penalty you pay for that. Did I... Yeah, it looks like that set off the other rummager. I don't know why. Hopefully this won't piss off the cyberneticists. Oh, I do not want this gun. How many guns is too many guns? Well, it turns out the number I have... Honestly, the number I have is probably too many, but also certainly the number that I have plus 1 is way too many. Yeah, I don't really need to... I don't know. It's fine. For right now, we'll just keep them. So these are not statues I can learn anything from. And probably these becoming nooks don't actually matter to us at all, but I'm curious. A gun rack. Oh. That's pretty cool. So it actually allows you to fire those guns. Yeah, that's a neat one. What about this guy? The micro-manipulator array. Bonus to identifying artifacts. Yeah, okay, this is pretty whatever. Like, a chance of recovering additional bits is not going to matter a huge percentage of the time. A bionic liver. You are immune. Okay, cool. I mean, we'll take that. It weighs 0 pounds. Liver's very light. If there's anything I learned from watching Hannibal, it's that liver is very light. By the way, if you haven't seen Hannibal, I've given you a lot of advice over the course of this series, and all of it's great. Don't get me wrong. I really know what I'm doing in life, and everybody should follow my advice. The number one best piece of advice I could possibly give you is go watch Hannibal. You know, it's possible that it won't be for you on account of it's, by a huge margin, the most violent and gory thing that's ever been on network television. But if that's not going to be a problem for you, I can't recommend it highly enough. It's wild that they allowed it on TV, frankly. I think it was on in primetime too. It's on like when the kind of people who complain to the network are paying attention at those hours, you know? Look, we could have just been friends. Maybe I would have left you alone. You can't prove that I wouldn't have on account of the way that causality and time work. Okay, I think we've been fairly thorough here at this point. We should probably eat something. Preserve. Apparently I had some raw bear meat. Let's just make meat and meat. What if meat, but also meat? That actually sounds pretty good. I'm realizing now it's been a long time since I ate. Maybe should have handled this before sitting down for the session. The cryo barrio. Oh, this is... Okay, I remember this. This is where we got shot at with a rocket launcher at one point. Okay, that's just trash. Hold on, let me... Right, because... maybe this isn't the floor. There was one floor where there were a bunch of things in... this is where we dug through the wall. I remember this. Maybe it's the floor below this was the one where that guy shot at us with the rocket launcher? Hey there, my pal, the phase spider. You are... Oh, right. Hard to hit because of the phase. But if I let him touch... How did this work before? Was it I let him touch me and then I got phased? Nope, he doesn't. He doesn't. He just walks back and forth. Can I occupy his space? He's trying not to let me, so it's hard to tell. Oh, no, that's right. If you step in the thing, now I am phased and I can kill him. Right. And I will flurry. I will knock his ass over. I didn't... Okay, I mean... I will dismember him. This is not going as well as I wanted it to. Oh! I think I broke the web. He's actually tough to kill. I'm not having the success that I was hoping for here. So trying to melee him struggles our way out of the web. So I guess we just keep shooting at him. Oh, did I break it again? Yeah, okay. I'm rephased. Eventually, I just break out of the web, no matter what. Okay, there we go. 625 of your human experience points. So was there anything else of value in the room on this floor? I mean, we keep hearing that sound. Oh, there's a vent. What is taking damage? I don't know. There's just like ice vapor everywhere, and that's it. The vents are just putting out ice vapor. They're not putting out shoot crabs or anything. Okay. Well, I guess let's have a quick look at this graffiti and then go dig our way through the wall. Explicit mention of Perth, which is kind of strange. Okay. Ow, cold. Stupid cryogenic mist. So what is this made of? It's a security door, and that's marble. Can we hack through marble? Like, am I going to be good at hacking through marble? Oh, what am I doing hacking through marble? Who am I? Did I forget my whole deal? Apparently a lot of my equipment's frozen. Didn't really think about that. Suppose that could be an issue. The important stuff, however, is totally fine. Excuse me, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, look. This is new art. Or rather, it's the same art, but, you know, colder. No, please let me go down. We are at standing negative 55 temperature here, which is actually a little concerning. Maybe I should... What gear do we have that we could increase our cold resistance with? I mean, I think it's just that cloak, right? And it's the only thing I kept because we have cold resist on so many of our other slots already. And equipping the cloak, of course, means unequipping our body pack, which is going to be a problem. So never mind. I guess we'll just go down. Okay, that's a chain gun turret. I'm a little concerned here. Let's start with a good old-fashioned force bubble. And then probably it's a good idea to fugue. You guys get him, and I'm going to step back, and I think this is probably a pretty high priority. Okay. Problem solved. Boy, they love that Hulk honey, huh? What are they shooting at? What are they shooting at? Are they breaking the tank? They might have broken open one of the tanks. A frozen Sadamus, the Sky Bear, whose princely bearing, fibrous physique, and pale complexion grant the impression that he was chiseled from some celestial stone of alabaster. Okay, he's got fancy sandals. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay. The bullets are frozen. Is that going to be a problem? Can I take frozen bullets? I've taken the frozen bullets. Okay. So I guess let's just keep our eyes open Did that guy have a rocket launcher this time? He did. Okay. So he always does, probably. I probably don't actually want his stuff. I mean, it seems like a bad idea not to take the rocket launcher, though, right? Yeah, a missile launcher is like a thing of value. Maybe I should drop something else. Alright, we have so much stuff. I left so much stuff behind. You know what? I'm never going to make use of this. I'm going to drink some honey for the road. And then let's drop our portable beehive. And then we still have a lot of extra weight. You know, I don't need this. It's fine. Okay. And then I have so many chem cells. That's probably where the weight's going to be lost. Oh, we have all these... I'm not using my throwing axes. To be perfectly honest with you... oh, I didn't drop all. To be perfectly honest with you, my thinking was that with us having throwing axes, our clones would throw axes. But they don't seem to. They want to just use the gun, so I'm going to let them. Alright. So I guess our clones were trying to, they were trying to kill the Sky Bear. He's only rated as very tough. We might be able to take him, but also, like, why bother, right? Maybe I want to steal his ceremonial Kopesh. Is this how we do this? Okay, yes, it descends. Couldn't remember if we did this to get down or if that was the way back up and there were stairs somewhere. Alright, hello mechanimists. It's me, I'm here, and I'm definitely allowed to be here. There are no words for how much I'm allowed to be here. Does anybody have... You guys love technology. Does anybody have a sleep gas grenade on hand? I would love to find one of those before we leave. That would be ideal. Nope, you do have a missile for some reason. Does he have a missile launcher? Not that it says. He does have a compound bow. I suppose you could shoot a bow out of you could shoot a missile out of a bow at someone. That guy is willing to sell me the plate mail off his back, which I really appreciate. I guess they really do like me down here. Obviously, you can tell I'm desperate to get a sleep gas grenade before we leave, because I don't want to have to try to come all the way back down here. Alright, that's the beetle we're supposed to rub the disc on, and we will, don't worry. I'm trying to remember, were there any merchants down here? A merchant is really more what we're looking for. Is that all fresh water? I don't want to pick up all the fresh water. Okay, this is their mining room. I'm not going to take any of the stuff out of there, both because I'm not 100% sure that they'll be okay with it, and also because we really don't need it. Oh, you're probably just the same guy, actually. Alright, I guess let's just do the thing we came to do and then leave. And if we find a sleep gas grenade, you know, we'll figure it out. Sorry, how am I supposed to... I'm supposed to use the disc from my inventory? Is that how this step goes? Engage the beetle and decode the signal. I didn't get the... It's fine. It's fine. You know, the thing is, now we've made it safe to get down here. So it should be easy to... Yeah, I totally didn't get her to... I'm a little embarrassed. That guy's a houndmaster. And here are the hounds. I was about to say, I don't see any hounds. Ooh, what's your deal, guy who is all yellow? He's the catechist. Apparently there are a bunch of them, actually. Wait a minute. You look important. Fine Hosea, High Priest of the Rock. Your thirst is mine. Do you want some water? I have so much water. Bela likes me even less now. No, that's fine. I have secrets for you. So many secrets. And then I learned to proselytize. Hey, that's wonderful, actually. Oh, wait a minute. Are they going to freak out if I learn proselytize while I'm down here? I almost did that. That's a bad idea. I think the Pope at the Stilt can teach us that too. And there I'm confident that I won't suddenly be assaulted for my reputation being too low. So let's just learn it there. No, I'm good. If that chest had contained a sleep gas grenade, I would absolutely have taken it. So, yeah. We're gonna have to go back to the stilt, or we're gonna have to go back to Gritgate and then come back here. Which I can do off camera. That's not a thing everybody needs to be a part of. Because I have the data disk, but I don't have the encoded... Sure would be nice if Otho had just done the encoding for me. Right, I do still have the disk. Maybe... Isn't it in this... Oh, here it is. Quest items. Yeah, shit. Alright, I'm gonna do we're just gonna take a quick break here. I'll see y'all in a second. Okay, I went back, I got the data disk encoded, and I did make a stop off at the stilt. I just checked all of the vendors. I checked the 2 Dromad caravans that we know about as well, looking for anybody who had a sleep gas grenade. Sadly, no such luck. I did sell off some of our garbage at the stilt and buy a bunch of books to turn into XP, so you can see we're a little closer to our level up than we were before. But I guess it's possible we're just gonna have to come back down here. I'm not happy about the possibility. Anyway, insert disk. Hey, look at that! I did it. I'm a little embarrassed. Okay, so now we just leave. Is that? Sorry, we just go back, right? Yep, just return to Gritgate. Okay. And then we do still have to check out Mibawar. That's a thing we will do. In fact, that might be a thing we do right now. We'll turn this quest in here. Let's use our recoiler. Let's use the recoiler that takes us back to Shilikish. And then we'll go check out the historical site, and then we'll figure out the other stuff later. So, hey, I don't actually know. Is that it right above us? That is it right above us. Okay, cool. Well, I was about to say, we're going to have to go look at where it is. But a historical site that's just out in the middle of the desert does make me a little bit nervous. We just have to be ready to run away. We have a lot of good escape tools. Just have to, use them. If you get in trouble, use it. And then, also, we should probably cook something up real quick. What do you think? Do we just go HP? I mean, it feels like HP is the smart move. Just eat 2 meats. If you don't know what you're up against, I could throw the acid from our lead acid cell in there. We have a little bit of phase silk. Oh, I do need to look for. I didn't realize phase silk was food. I might be able to pick up some phase silk at a food merchant and satisfy that one guy that way. That one Beetle. What was he going to give us? A contraption? So probably just some artifact. You know what? I'm just going to do the two meats. It's like Arby's up in here. Alright. So, a lot of plant life. A little bit more greenery than you necessarily expect in the desert. The guard dog. A wild guard dog leapt out in front of us. Well, he's not very dangerous, that's for sure. Okay, seems like there's a lot of them. Thank God for the video game that might make you fight a dog, but definitely won't make you hear the hurt dog noise that all video games use for some reason. Okay, there are really a lot of guard dogs. They should stop. Guys, come on. This is not... I feel bad for them. They're just dogs. They don't have the wherewithal to look at me and go, oh, that guy will certainly kill us if we fight him. Let's just avoid him. Oh, that's a mine layer of some kind. Not actually a big danger to us. You know what? We'll deal with him later. Alright, some random giant amoebas. This is a weird ruin so far. Alright, what is in here? Nothing of value. Huh. Big pool of salt water? Oh, brackish water. Even worse. Ow, just ran over that EMP mine. It is a little funny that the Auto Explorer is so paranoid so much of the time, but it has no problem at all walking you over a mine. Like, the Auto Explorer will stop and be like, hey buddy, you gotta take over. I don't know what to do about the fact that there's a single Snapjaw 300 feet in that direction. But no, I'll charge a mine. I have no problem with that. Alright, we did not get any XP for that. We are beyond XP from miners. Alright, what's up with this door? For you to humble the proud, to bear witness to Chrome's glory, and ride forever to Valhalla. Like most post-apocalyptic settings, you know, the game has more than a little bit in common with Mad Max. A shrine to Antireduct IV. Deep in the wilds of Comritum, Antireduct IV discovered Camrod Tangle. There she befriended tortoises and set out on an adventure to find a sacred leaf. Oh, hey, cool. More historical sites. Well, that's lucky. I'm pretty sure I saw a movie about that. Provided that Antireduct IV's nickname was Littlefoot. There's another mine there. Yep, see... Oh look, a dog. Auto Explorer must immediately cease function. How are there still more guard dogs? It's crazy. Where do you even get this number of dogs? Alright, we're just gonna take a moment here and fall asleep a couple of times. Did one of the seed-spitting vines accidentally kill the other one? I think that is what happened. Also, I think I just picked up 45 drams of fresh water. Hello, were you imprisoned by those vines? Well, good news. I've saved you. Live and drink, friend. You know, just try to have a good time. I do not like these pods. They don't actually, like, they're not a threat or anything. They're not interesting as far as problems go. They're just a little annoying. What happened to this wall? Someone has written on it the outcome of it in combat, and its hyena tribesmen answer. Damn it, there doesn't seem to be anywhere to explore from here. The only value of these seed pods is that they turn off the Auto Explorer, which also is true of almost everything else. Alright. We could probably disarm the EMP mines and then, like, collect them, and I just... It's hard to care. I do not care enough to do that. His mood. I did like the sequel, His Big Mood, better, I'll say that. But, you know, first novels are tough. People trying to steal my hydration. I take very seriously. The thistles get the full force of our gun. Alright, well, there's a little bit of space left to explore on this floor. Let's just knock that out, that space just to the south of us, before we go down. I have no idea how deep this is going to be, or if there will be treasure at the bottom, but I would hope that there would be treasure at the bottom. You know, it's like a significant location. And who knows, maybe it will even be some kind of extremely cool axe. Or, more likely, some weird artifact that does a thing we've never seen before. I mean, it's probably the case. We have to assume that it's fairly likely that we're just gonna be way over-leveled for dealing with this. We're gonna... Huh. Really? It's just... Oh, there is a shrine in this space somehow. But also wall. Also a lot of rock salt wall. Weird. And then he fought 10 more dogs. 10 more. It's going to be like 100 more. At least. Boy, this place is constructed in an annoying way. It's almost like they didn't want just anybody wandering in here and taking all their stuff. Very strange behavior. Damn it. Hate it. Hate it so much. I see. Oh, a guard dog, sure. Please. Please stop. Please stop with the plants. Yeah, it does seem like this cult was like very not ready for a person of our level of armament to happen through. Well, that's got to get dealt with. These cider... I mean, we should probably take the cider, honestly. How do I make it do that? Take cider. Collect liquid. There we go. I am sure that I want to steal the cider. Thank you, game developers, for putting in a collect liquid command that doesn't require me to actually pick which container it goes into and everything. That's like just super helpful. Really good quality of life stuff. Oh, that's a herding dog. That's a different kind of dog. So the sprouting orbs are apparently members of the cult. Apparently there's just a lot of... oh my god. It's just a lot of plant guys in this cult, you know? It happens. Okay. That's weird. I thought I was stuck or something. Also, I don't think the game disassembled that, chair we just picked up. I guess it's not technically scrap, is probably why. Ooh, what do we got here? Nothing. Just some low-level gear. And at this point, we're so powerful that it's entirely possible that we're going to do this whole thing. Damn it. It's entirely possible we're going to do this whole thing and not find anything that will be useful to us, because we got such good stuff already, you know? But what, am I going to not delve in the dungeon? Who would do such a thing, I ask you? Alright, well, down we go. One assumes that it will be, see, a sprouting orb to the northeast. Do I? Problem solved. One assumes that it will be less of a problem to get down to the bottom than it was to get down to the bottom of Bethesda Susa. Alright, a null worm, that's already a greater threat. Not like a threat so great that I will get any XP for it or anything. Am I? Oh, wow. That's a lot of water right there. Holy crap. We are way over our carry limit. I came in here. We only have like we've picked up, I think, over 100 pounds of loot already. I mean, am I about to just pour a bunch of water out on the ground? I'm going to disassemble some folding chairs, that's for sure. Okay, and then also I guess I picked up that ape pelt. I thought that we had just walked past it. I don't actually want that. Okay, interesting. A becoming nook. I'm not trying to speak to the young ivory. I'm trying to speak to this guy, because I'm desperately hoping he will have a sleep gas grenade. You? No. Okay, they've done something over there. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So what is the space... Where is the space that the rack would usually be in? I guess you would walk in here, so I would have thought that the rack would be in this space? Maybe if I smash... You know, sometimes walls are on top of other things, no? Maybe there's just not a rack of things this time. Hold on. Every bulb. Every sprouting bulb. What are you? Anchor spikes, which I assume give you resistance to movement. Cannot be forced to move by physical means. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to bother picking those up. Oh, I auto-got a pneumatic jackhammer. I feel like that's the kind of thing that the game shouldn't pick up on your behalf. I'm going to disassemble that. Oh, you can't actually do that. I'm going to remove its power cell and then drop it. So we picked up, I mean, clearly some other stuff as well. Fungicide is in the air. Ah, here we go. The Auto Explorer figured out where the rack is. Giant hands. Ah, it's an implant. Well, I'm not going to pick that up. The Beetle wanted 5 giant hands, right? Hold on, let me look. We can check that. Beetles. Yeah, 5 sets of giant hands. That's not happening. We'll never find another 4 of the same implant. Not unless we learn to build them ourselves. Dog. Okay, sure. Books. Books. We are going to end up hitting our carry limit again due to the books. Sounds like the dogs just killed something over here. Maybe we're in the middle of still killing it. It was a rifle turret, probably. That is the weird number of bullets that rifle turrets always have. Shrine to Enteriduct III, Helmet-born. Born of a helmet? Maybe carrying a helmet? Probably of a helmet. My father was a valiant warrior, and my mother was his helmet, because, look, warriors, they gotta be on the road for a long time sometimes, they get lonely, and, you know, they experiment. It happens, it's normal, it's very normal. Everybody stop laughing and pointing. I cannot express to you how normal this is. Wait a minute, there. I'm just gonna not disassemble all the stuff on the ground? Come on. It is weird, don't take that. Yeah, I do not want the garbage. Good point, game. Wow, there's a lot of blood in those beetles. They stepped on the ivory and just, like, exploded all over the walls of the room. A beetle is a highly pressurized system, is the thing. Okay, that's a boulder. Oh, actually, I guess, sorry, we're not done here yet. But it's weird, like, all the things that the game will pick up for you automatically, or will at least ask you if you want when you're in Auto Explore, but then it's like, well, scrap that you have set to auto disassemble. Why would I touch that? Man, it actually took a lot of effort to get that thing down. And we're over how much? Well, I guess it's a lot of it's water weight, right? I was gonna say, have we really picked up that many things? Here, I'll disassemble a chem cell. I also just dropped a bunch of stuff outside Gritgate. It's part of the reason that we were able to get to get down to the amount of weight we were carrying in the first place. So there is still that huge pile of trade value just outside of Maffeo's room. All right, let's check out this stuff. Probably not a lot of exciting things here. You know what? 2 is okay. Now you want to show me some 3. Some 3 I could get excited about. 3 is the tane of scrap bits. Okay, I think that's probably good enough for this floor. There's a little bit of space left in the corner, but... never mind. There is actually stuff down here, too. Okay. And a room. Now let's go. I'm trying to balance, like, the potential value of searching around, which I think is, you know, likely to be low. It seems like this area is of pretty low level in general, with making sure that we don't, like, miss opportunities to get important stuff. I mean, who knows what might be lurking around here. Oh my god, so many dogs. At what point do you as a dog, a guard dog, run in and see the big pile of corpses and go, oh, no thanks. None for me. Oops, I jumped down the shaft without... At least it's not lethal. I do wish that I had gotten a warning. I pressed east, or west rather, because I was like, well, this is the direction the hallway goes. Oh, is it a legendary dog? Gamam Sahwir Famsathamsar. Disliked by the villagers of Ipur, admired by Shapar, loved by the cult. Okay, so when we take this dog down, this is a tough-ass dog, by the way. Look at that. Average relative to me. Let's actually, like, use maneuvers and stuff. We'll knock him on his ass. We'll throw up the dismember. And then quick flurry. Alright, that's gotta be enough of a head start. We got his... No, not that. His tail. I am not just going to eat a dog tail off the ground. But thank you, game, for offering. Okay, we figured out where the actual stairs are. What are you? Antireduct the Second. Is this what the last one of these we found looked like? During an expedition around the Scholars Republic of Cabal, his chariot was driven off the cliff by a nefarious band of antelopes. You can never trust an antelope. Luckily, a group of nearby worms came to our rescue. You can always trust a worm. Especially if he's also a doctor. But only if he's a real doctor, and also a real worm. Like an actual worm. Okay, this is interesting, so give me this. The Potent Male of Mibawar, once home of glassblowers. +2 strength, +2 to hit. Yo! That's some potent mail! The stats on it are horrible. I don't even think I want to pick it up, to be honest with you. That's like the treasure, though, huh? The micro turret. It's a pistol. Weird. What a weird thing to exist. Disassemble. Alright, so that's probably... Nope, there's nothing in this chest. My guess is this is the bottom level then, since we found the pink chest with the special thing in it. Ooh. Other special things. What do we got here? That's just a Isachari banner. That's just, you know, an everyday Umber frock. You know how frocks are. It looks like we have actually mapped the whole... It's just a pretty small floor. Okay, well. We didn't get a lot of value out of coming down here. We saw some cool armor. I mean, like, +2 strength is not nothing. But I do not want to give up 4 points of armor value to wear that. It's, like, pretty significant, I think. We're just gonna make sure we're not missing anything else of tremendous value. Dude's just carrying around a full plastic tree. This is like that's the big scary monster of the dungeon. There was a single eyeless crab. I don't know, that herding dog is probably the big scary monster of the dungeon. Oh, here we go. This is what we needed. Even more stuff to carry home. What's in this rack? Nothing. Okay, let's grab all of that. Yep, just do it. And all of that are fossils. And then honestly, like, what do we want to drop? Do I want to just pour some water on the ground? We probably have some stuff that's worse value to weight ratio than water, right? Oh, I did keep the missile launcher. I debated just leaving it. And then I was like, you can never tell. You can never tell when you might need to suddenly launch a missile. But perhaps that was foolish. Oh, I should have dropped the phylactery. Since it's rusted, wouldn't be usable anyway. And we are unlikely to want to use it. Because I'm terrified. Yeah, we don't actually have a lot of other things that I feel like I'm comfortable getting rid of. We have a pretty small collection of power cells, because most of them are just sitting in a big stack. I think it is actually going to be water. Oh, I have 35 HE missiles! I should... Yeah, okay, let's drop... I'm going to drop 5 of these right now, and then we're going to go probably store them after we get out of here. Alright, but it was worth exploring this floor. There's definitely an area down and to the left that's behind the walls. Oh! A secret about Reshef's life. That's a new secret about Reshef's life. Okay, that's exciting. Don't crack my extremely good magic brain hat. I need that brain hat. Hey you, I will just give you water straight up for that. There you go, that's a little bit of weight reduction. Really? It doesn't seem like there's any... Oh. I was gonna say, there's a door that isn't even open down there, but... Right, it was because of fake plant wall. You know, that old fake plant wall. Let's go, real quickly, check what is behind the obvious fake wall over here. We'll just, we'll animate this wall, and we'll step through. My guess is it's going to be just some empty rooms. But we should check. Activate. There you go. Honestly, okay. This is Brinestock. I didn't realize we could just hack through a Brinestock wall pretty quickly, too. Okay, so we can see that the Brinestock portion of the wall ends, but not because there's a room on the other side. Just because there's a different material on the other side of it. Alright. Let's leave. So I'm pretty curious about that other historical site. That could be worth a visit, right? So... Where is that? And what was it called? Comritum. Is Comritum... No, we know of a couple of other fancy artifacts, but we don't know where those things are. Okay, the historical site of Comritum, 46 parasangs east and 3 north of Bethesda Susa. That's going to be like all the way in the corner of the map. Wait. Oh yeah, wow. I would not have noticed that. Oh, it's a place where there's jewels. Okay, well we gotta go there, obviously. But, you know what I'm gonna do first? I'm gonna teleport us back to Gritgate. We're gonna drop a whole lot of garbage. Where is my recoiler? Here we go. God, we have so much stuff that has just like slime and garbage all over it. Alright. Put it in the pile. You know what? People have restocked their inventory since we've been here last. We should probably take a look. So let's drop... Oh, missiles. I am going to keep on us 3 missiles. Plus the one in the launcher. If we run into a problem that can't be solved in 4 missiles, it's a problem we should run from. And then, is there anything else that we potentially want to keep but don't necessarily need to be carrying around all the time? I mean, I should probably just sell my ulnar stimulators with the crystal gloves. I'm never going to wear these. We will keep that other stuff. I might want to get rid of... How much weight worth of grenades? I'm carrying 14 pounds of grenades. You know what? It's fine. That's not a big deal. I'm going to... I guess I'm going to drop this. If we get into a situation where it's like, oh, I just don't have the penetration to get through that thing, but I don't feel safe getting close to axe it, it's probably a missile launcher problem anyway, right? And then this can go on the ground. This is all stuff we could grab and sell if we ever run out of trade value, which seems unlikely to happen. Do you, my friend, have any grenades with which I am unfamiliar? You do have a painted recoiler. Secret about Enteroduct and how he is a fuchsia scroll. Okay, so nothing else terribly interesting from you. Who would be the most likely person to have some grenades? Spare Fusile just sells guns, right? Maybe Q-Girl? Oh, he might have a design for a grenade. That's a fair point. He does not. He doesn't have one I care about. Phase Harmonic. Okay, so even if that was a thing I cared about, Tinker 2 is not really... I don't think we want to buy the recipe for Slender, because we already have the recipe for Willowy. Right, like we can already reduce weight. So yeah, I'm not going to stress too much about that. Hey, Q-Girl, do you have any stuff? Do you have anything interesting for me? Nope, just the stuff I sold to you last time I was here. I bought the, she had a nice high-value gemstone in her inventory, and I traded a bunch of our heavy garbage for that. In that case, then... I guess we're just good to go, right? We could wait until tomorrow, I suppose, but I'm gripped by the suspense of it, so we're gonna just go. Hopefully, it will be okay. I mean, it's pretty far to the northeast, which does make me a little bit nervous. Like, this is definitely a higher level part of the map in general. But also, we have seen a lot of Snapjaws. Yeah, for example. How is this a good use of your time, everybody? Just think about the other things you could be doing right now. I will take all of your vine wafers. We have more, oh, you know what? Actually, we have some skill points here. Do we have the relevant wayfaring skill for up here? This is probably... Oh, the hills and mountains are in one skill. Here, we'll buy that real quick. Make this trip a little bit less annoying. Just get me my bearings. Out of the way is blocked by some marl. We've discovered Mina Heptagon, which is a place that is absolutely full of baboons, who seem to like me just fine, even though I'm not wearing. I don't believe I'm wearing a blood ring. Well, that's nice. That guy is being stoned. We'll just let them do that. Is there a? Huh. Looks like maybe there's no rack around here. Oh, hold on now. That's something. That might be a thing. Nope. Big chest full of nothing. Who is this a shrine to? Antiriduct, the computerized scion of dogs. Ah, yes, and the Voltaicus Frog's Rune. We know all about this already. Uh-oh. The animus of a vast mind. Okay. Well, 13 damage from the mental mirror. Take that, you fool. And then I just shoot you with my gun a bunch. Yeah, didn't think to bring a gun. It's like, I got mind powers. How could I possibly need anything more? Okay. Now, that was a person who just walked past us. Where was that person going? Wait, is that... Okay. Where did they just go back onto the previous screen? Because I would like to ask them for directions. Did the dude just disappear? Yeah. Apparently. Huh. Well, alright. I guess we'll just keep going to new screens. I do feel like these enemies have not reached the danger threshold necessary for it to be reasonable for the auto explorer to stop us. Okay, apparently I just realized I hadn't tried in a minute. Apparently we had gotten our bearings back at some point and I was not paying attention. Made it all the way to Comritum, where there are many people. They do not like me being here. The fourth Enteriductian cabal is very, very cross about my presence. And numerous, but also very easy to kill. Hey guys, let's do the thing, shall we? I guess the only real danger here might be that, like, they could have grenades or something. They clearly don't, but they could have had grenades. Boy, a lot of things are happening each turn. I love the fact that we can run into a place and there's just a huge army of enemies, and so in response I make my own little cabal of super elite troops and we just have at them. Ow. That's definitely a fire. I think that was nope, that was pyrokinesis. I was gonna say I think that was a fire grenade. But nope, just a little bit of telekinesis. Can I please put my fire out? I would love to not be on fire. Beat at flames with hands. Okay. That's dangerous. We will move away from the space-time vortex. These guys are... They do not have a good self-preservation instincts. Reload. What kind of gas is this? Confusion gas. Well, let's just ignore that, obviously. Alright, good work, all of my friends. I hate to do this, but we should probably just real quick look through all of these bodies. In case. Ooh, painted slate frock. What has been painted on this frock? Right, stuff about Antireduct the Fourth, that makes sense. If they were going to have some customized clothing, some graphic tees or whatever, of course that's what they would be about. Alright, it seems like their temple flooded at some point. Fortunately, I am not afraid. We do not fight so well in melee, I believe, while swimming, and we definitely don't run as fast as usual, but at the same time, I do not fear these guys. The cyberneticists have given themselves some cool powers. You know, listen, I'm you know me, I'm pro-transhumanism. But maybe don't use it to murder me. That's all I'm saying. They're doing some time dilation here. They're also having a miserable time trying to actually deal damage to me in melee. Imagine if you were a member of this cult. This dude shows up and he's just covered in... We don't exactly know what our crystal armor looks like, but we probably look like a big crystal man, right? This guy shows up carrying this huge gun, just coated in crystal. And then you shout, "An intruder! Get him!" And then instead, it's 6 of him. And they all have guns and grenades, and they're just like magic powers. Your dudes are flying everywhere. It probably looks a little bit like that scene from the beginning of the first Lord of the Rings movie. You know, where I am the mouth of Sauron, except there's 6 of them. I should probably cook something up real quick here. Preserve. And... Oops. I cooked with 0 selected ingredients, which is not what I was trying to do. There we go. I know this is boring, but also, it's pretty effective. It's pretty effective without wasting rare ingredients that we only have 1 of on a situation that almost certainly does not justify the expenditure of actual resources. The good news is this is probably going to be pretty quick. What's engraved on this? The coiled lamb of Beetle's died at 216. Apparently a thing I already knew, despite the fact that I personally feel fairly surprised by it. I'll tell you, that's a lot less scary than a, Oh no, the books! What do you mean there's nothing? I can see that there's stuff to take in the space. Yep, all the books were destroyed. You monster! I could probably have gotten the books from the space I was standing in. I shouldn't have tried to move on to them. I don't actually care about these spiders, but the Auto Explorer does. Alright, you tried to confuse me. I love Mental Mirror. I don't know if I've made that clear. It does have a limited number of charges, so we should probably be a little bit careful, because we could definitely just burn them all out, and then... He summoned plants on me, and then he teleported me. What an annoying thing to do. How did you think this was going to save you in the long term? Ooh. No, I want to interact with the... Okay, hold on. I'm going to do a get command. There we go. That lets me look at the stuff in my space. We're having a little bit of trouble looking at it because of the fact that it's on top of a door, and so the smart interact just interacts with the door. Alright. Who is the Burgeoner? I'm going to guess it was this guy. Based mostly on the fact that everything he owns is covered in sap. I'll take this, and I'll just disassemble your chain gun. I don't need a chain gun. Certainly don't want to try to carry a chain gun around. Maybe one of these two is the Burgeoner. Okay. So now that that's done... Down, I guess? I think we've actually explored the whole floor. It wasn't very large, and it was quite linear. Oh. So that's pyrokinesis. The shimmering heat is sucked into a space-time vortex. I'm going to charge that gel there, even though it's definitely going to just suck us inside. We can kill it quite easily. Ah, whoa. The whole brown-stuck wall was destroyed. Oh, guy used disintegration. Not a thing I was actually prepared for. I took 64 damage from that, and it's not reflected by Mental Mirror. Yeah, we've not... I think that's the first time we've ever seen an enemy with disintegration. But we're tearing through this area pretty quickly and safely. I'm going to try rest until healed here. I see a cyberneticist. That's true, I do. Now rest until healed. But if we were a little bit lower in level, this area would be like a complete nightmare. Ooh, a folded carbide battle axe is actually... Is that an upgrade for us? Don't we have one normal carbide axe? We do. It has a sick name, but it's not special. So yeah, this is actually worth equipping. Let's get that. I'm going to have to manually equip it to make sure it goes into the right hand and doesn't just swap out with our existing carbide battle axe. Okay. Actual functionality upgrade. We don't see too many of those. Alright, I was just making sure this was actually a dead end. Has that guy's force field worn off? That's worn off enough. Can't have it all. Ooh, free capacitor. That apparently is not the kind of snapjaw that drops the, Ow. Stop doing that. Not the kind of snapjaw that drops the poison spears. That's a shame. I got all excited when I saw that icon. Who are you? You are a chef. That's the story about Rebecca. We know that. This is a weird area. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? She just shakes her head at me. It's very judgmental. Listen, almost all of my murdering has been in self-defense today. Judging me. Sure. Can't have it all has 0 weight. So that's the one that's just like random effects, right? It adds random effects to your cooking because we have no idea what's actually in the cans. Interesting. Is there a way down? Oh, yes, okay. I was gonna say, I thought we'd explored the whole place already. I should probably have gone to full health before stepping down the stairs. It's a small error on my part that hopefully won't turn into anything huge. I'm just gonna back up the stairs, and we're gonna do that. Okay. Alright. Plant stuff is happening. Cyberneticists tried to sunder my mind. I'm way more visible to them than they are to me for some reason. Apparently there's lots of enemies over there, and I'm hitting them all. I do appreciate them spawning so many explosives for me to use as weapons against them. You know, I didn't come here looking to commit 10,000 murders. We could have all just been friends. What if we had just all been friends? I should probably reload my gun. We should try to kill some of these guys with axes. I'm thinking about it, and like, with them having all these powers and everything, I'm wondering if we're maybe in a position where we could get a face that has more ego than our current faces. Hi. I'll just, that's cool. I'll wait. Oh, he successfully confused me. Can't move. Out of mental mirror charges, apparently. Okay. Well, I killed him. And then I rested for a little while. I'm just gonna pass the turn a couple of times until our... There we go. Until our vision stops swimming. This floor sucks, and I hate it. Just can't see anything out here. You see a cyberneticist to the northwest. Do I? Huh. Disagree. Maybe he was inside of a tree? You know what? I'll take a copper nugget. Why not? I wouldn't go out of my way to get one, but I think we could probably just go down. There are little nooks and edges that we haven't seen yet, but also I don't care. The animus of a vast mind. Would you believe that there might be psionic enemies in this area? I think we should probably charge to avoid getting vortexed. Alright, get over here. Pat out the flames. That's a little annoying. I'm gonna... Boy. It's an intimidating area. Fortunately, these plants are vulnerable to gunfire. Okay. Reload. So this is Aloe Volta, and that's Aloe Pyra. Okay. Oh, they put up a force field. Shoot. Also worth noting, we're probably out of mental... Okay, our mental mirror is fine. I was going to say, we just got hit with another attempted... oh, I stepped on some yonder vine. We got hit with some more confused attempts there. I'm a little leery of running out of mental mirror charges right before the vast mind reached us. But apparently, everything's under control. I am in no danger from those who would seek to consume my brain, because they are not very good at it. Oh, did I cut off his hand, not his face? Okay. Alright, well, there's still a lot of enemies left, it turns out. Let's just step out of the fire area. I'm constantly covered in blood, but I'm never in any danger. Alright, then we'll just, like, chill here and wait for this guy's force field to end. Uh-oh. The Red Death Docker grabbed me. Let me out. Okay, we're killing it. Smash, smash, smash. Oh, hold on now. A thing that's engraved. Oh. Story about Interduct III. This person was a heretic. Uh-oh. Caves of Cut is using a lot of memory. Okay. We're gonna save and quit out to the menu, and then just... We're not stopping the episode before... I'm even gonna restart the game entirely. We're not stopping the episode before hitting the bottom of this dungeon. I've committed too much to it now. So you're just gonna listen to me talk rivetingly over a black screen for a couple of seconds while it reboots, because it's pretty fast, as you might imagine. I am decreasingly certain that this is worth our time in terms of, like, the loot that we're going to get. But it's been a weird experience, you know? That's worth something. Do love to just have a real weird time. Stupid, stealthy teleport plants. Okay. Yeah, don't walk over the Aloe Volta. It was going to. It was really thinking about it. Let's just rest up. We're probably pretty close to the bottom here. I see a Mechanimist to the south. No, I don't. That's a rock. That's a big pile of rocks. You know, my Roguelike gets a little confused. It's been a long day at this point. A lot has happened. Episode definitely ran a little long. Lagroot is revealed. Oh no, not Lagroot. Oh, that's some tough plant. Coroller to the southwest. Aha. You're right, I did see that. It's weird that the auto explorer saw the guy, but my gun didn't. My gun was unprepared. Okay, things are getting a little wild. I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought this was gonna be like a real straightforward, just get it done immediately kind of thing. I'm not even gonna take jewel-encrusted sandals, I don't care about that. Alright, let's just put the flames out. Maybe back off a little bit until things stop being on fire so much. we'll go around. There's a bookshelf over there that I'm concerned about. Let's make sure we get the books before it burns down. Just a lot of wet ashes in this area, it turns out. A shrine to Polyaram. While wandering around the scribe's monarchy of Durkamus, discovered Kylimus. Aha! We've discovered another historical site. Apparently, you can just chain them. I mean, we could shoot all those plants. It doesn't feel like a great use of our time. I do love the historical sites. You get like such a weird... What a weird experience we've had going through this one. Oh, Dreadroot? Nah, no tuber. Yeah, now that we know that Dreadroot tubers are what you make salve out of, all of a sudden, I'm way more excited to find a Dreadroot. Ah. Wait, did I not... Did the Auto-Explorer feel that it was not important for us to explore the corner over here? I cleaved through the chest's armor and destroyed it. Yeah, that's one way to open it. Again, no tuber. Okay, let's maybe shoot all the plants that can shoot at us. Seems like a good idea. And then just don't walk on the murder plants, that's all. Boy, there sure are a lot of enemies in this dungeon. Oh, interesting. A weird artifact full of water. It's a recycling slate frog. I will clean all of my items with my opponent's water, and then we will just continue on. A lot of people down here know about the burgeoning. I do not care for it. I don't like the number of plants that are constantly showing up. Some of them are actually kind of dangerous. Like the ones that produce infinite explosives. Alright, I think we're... Nope. Not quite clear. Alright, that's a little disconcerting. They made some Dreadroot for us, but sadly it did not drop a tuber. So apparently all of this class of Mechanimist, every single one of them, knows about plant life, knows about the burgeoning. We found their forge. I think we can afford to carry some bronze ingots around. Aha! A very well hidden bookshelf. This must be their most holy book. No, wait, maybe it's these ones? Of Old Blood. Sounds like a Cormac McCarthy. Alright, you know what? I don't even want to know what's doing that. Let's just go downstairs. Oh, we've been force fielded in immediately. That's inconvenient. I guess I'm just gonna rest in place until that ends. I mean, actually, we don't know that it will end. It might not have been a force field that somebody made. It might just be a feature of the level. I'm going to hack through the wall here. It's just brine stock. Oh no, okay, it was a force field that somebody created temporarily. Why would I shoot at the... I guess it's shooting at the portion of the wall that I was hitting earlier. Which I guess at least, you know, that makes some sense. Shale wall with amethyst deposits. It's an unusually fancy wall. Ooh, hello, a protector of the stilt. That's interesting. Why am I a problem for you? Apparently my my gun is never going to aim away from that portion of the wall, even through other parts of the wall. That is going to be our default target forever. Alright, the guy's he's got a big hammer and he really knows how to wallop you with it. But he's having a lot of trouble actually dealing any damage. Cut off his feet and his left arm, which means that he kept fighting after one of those injuries. And then we had to cut the other one off to stop him. It's fairly impressive. Where am I at on weight? You know what, I will just disassemble this. I'll take the missiles. because we have so much carrying capacity left. Ooh, an addling urchin, so confusion gas. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here. There we go. Until my brain comes back. Oh, this is a little dangerous. It's a lot of feral law spawned right on top of us. Yeah, that's gonna blow up in a way that's gonna hurt me. Okay, now we can back up a little bit. Kill the guy who spawned it all. Apparently there's a small amount of confusion. Oh, wow. I see. Well, that's gonna explode. I'm just gonna stand still until our brain is back. There we go. Did I kill them all? I think I killed them all. There's one feral law left. We gotta make sure this thing goes down. Okay, no more explosives. Sorry, unless a guy does the burgeoning again. I'm gonna rest until he... I'm gonna just take a second. Let's take a breath. These guys are real dangerous. I was not expecting this to be difficult. It has been sort of difficult. Oh, I didn't realize we were getting, like, real XP for fighting these guys either, given that they're, you know, comically easy. But apparently we have been. Scene from Enter took the Second's life. I do kind of want to see... Hold on, there's clearly a passageway on the other side of this wall. Oh, that's a chain laser emplacement. I do not like the amount of confusion gas I'm seeing here. Just hitting the brine stalk. I mean, obviously that's not what I want to be hitting. I'm going to hack this wall open just so that I can shoot at the pitcher plants from over here. Okay. I wish I could see the source of the gas. There it is. Also, there's a slumberling over there that is very confused right now. I'm gonna dismember the chain laser emplacement in the hopes of cutting the gun part off. Alright, I think I killed the urchin. Alright, so we're gonna get real confused for a minute here, and then we're just gonna wait. And the gas should dissipate, because I think the urchin's dead now. Hard to tell, though. Actually, I don't think it is dissipating. Your left head helps shake off the effect, but then you become confused again. Yeah, okay. So we're over our carry weight for some reason. We must have picked up a huge amount of carry, which I'm assuming the wet weird artifact we picked up was the chain laser gun, and it's heavy. So here we go, 41 pounds. Examine? Can I do that? Apparently I identified it. Drop it. That'll let me move. I remember the way to move out, and then we'll just wait out here outside of the gas. Doesn't look like the gas is ever going to stop. It's a desalination pellet. Bunch of cells on the ground. Okay. So, the space we were in has gas in it, and so we can't see what else might be in it. Let's wait till the gas wears off. We're going to poke our heads back in here, and then, actually, can I camp? Yeah, we'll just whip up. Would like to stop being hungry. It seems like sometimes gas spawners bug out. Because that happened a couple of times in Bethesda Souza, right? Where we killed a sleep gas urchin, and then there was just infinite sleep gas in its in the corridor that it was in. So I think that's what's happened there. Is that the gas spawning effect is bugged, and it's constantly spawning gas, even though there's nothing to spawn it anymore. That's a shame, because I would like to actually examine the chain laser thing, but apparently that will not be happening. I do not like addling urchins. These suck. It sucks that these can exist. Oh, red death Daka got me. Alright, no more plant men, please. Hey there. Got ourselves a chain pistol, and I guess here's a shrine to Antiriduct, hiding inside of this wall. Alright, I don't know that I necessarily agree that we were in the confusion gas there. I guess there's more urchins up there, potentially. Don't like it. Don't like it. Feels pretty dangerous. I'm gonna force bubble. Holy crap. I mean, we're outside the area that the gas is in, right? I'm just gonna start firing my gun wildly. Just fire upward. This is a little bit frustrating because they're spawning plants faster than we can kill them, even with our multi-shot. The good news is the plants, once spawned, don't seem to be friendly to them. I'm guessing that what we're seeing happen there is that the plants, each one of them spawns, are only friendly to the actual spawner, not to the spawner's faction. They seem to have created a huge amount of force field that we can't move through, so I guess we're just going to have to wait until that stops being there. I'm getting teleported around at random because they've probably spawned a ton of Yondervine and gas, and this dungeon sucks. I enjoy a weird dungeon, but this one's like... We've gone from fun in a weird way to fun in a tedious way here pretty quickly. I guess I'll just wait until the gas wears off, and then get teleported while standing still, and then not be able to move because everything is force fields in all directions at all times. I mean, I can just stand here infinitely, and I'm pretty sure they will never actually be able to kill me. Yeah, I'm completely force fielded in. This is not my force bubble, so we just have to wait. I would love to please be allowed to move, please. Okay, you know what? We're just going to call it here for today, and then on top of that, I'm just going to get to the bottom of this off camera, because this dungeon sucks. I'll get down there, we'll see what the cool thing is at the bottom of this one, and then we'll resume there tomorrow, and then go somewhere that is more fun. So get excited about that, and we'll see you tomorrow.